Property inspections. Can you literally smell a bad property investment deal? No, I'm serious. Can you really smell a bad deal before you buy it? Can your ears protect your rental return? I'm being serious. Most investors rely on spreadsheets, but the smartest ones, they use their senses. Because property can look perfect on paper and still cost you a fortune. Let me show you how to spot the red flags your data can't. Hey, I'm Lloyd Edge, property investor, author of the best-selling book Positively Geared, and founder of Oz Property Professionals. I bought over 18 properties personally and helped everyday Australians purchase more than $2.5 billion in real estate. And one thing I've learned, the best investors don't just analyse properties, they experience them. So let me walk you through how to use all 5 senses at an inspection to make smarter buying decisions, avoid expensive surprises, and choose properties tenants love. Most investors focus on data, rental yield, capital growth, maintenance costs, depreciation, and that's important, but behind every data point is a real house. And if you don't use your senses during an inspection, you're missing what numbers can't tell you. I'm talking about the 5 human senses. They are sight, sound, smell, touch, and of course, taste. They can reveal problems a building report might miss, or opportunities that haven't made it onto the market radar yet. Sight. What can you see might save you thousands. Sight is your first line of defense. Look for water damage, mold, rotting timber, structural cracks, or signs of poor renovations. Check the roof line. Look for patch jobs on gutters or fence lines. Even signs of termites, like mud trails or timber shavings, can often be spotted visually. Of course, no matter how good your eye is, always get a building and pest report. They cost a few hundred, but if issues come up, you can use them to negotiate thousands off the price. Hearing. Listen what the agent won't say. Noise can ruin a great looking investment. Stand outside the home at different times. Can you hear traffic? Trains. Are there planes overhead? Barking dogs or weekend parties? Construction sounds might mean growth or headaches. Find out, is it a temporary project like a hospital or school upgrade, or are new roads being built nearby that could reduce value? What you hear matters, because properties with noise problems have high tenant turnover, longer vacancy, and slower capital growth. Touch. A hands-on approach to due diligence. Touch is underrated. Open windows and doors. Do they stick? That might mean poor insulation or shifting foundations. Run your hands along the walls. Do they feel cold or damp? Feel under sinks, behind toilets. Any dampness or soft cabinetry could mean hidden water leaks. Walk the floors. Bouncy or uneven boards can signal subfloor issues. Also, check temperature. Is the home freezing in winter? Overheating in summer? In places like Queensland, no aircon means trouble. In colder states, no heating is a deal breaker for tenants. Smell. The invisible red flag. You can't see mold a lot of the time, but you can smell it. Musty smells in bathrooms, under sinks, or wardrobes often point to poor ventilation or rising damp. Strong air fresheners in every room could be masking smoke damage or pet odours soaked into carpets. And believe me, cigarette smell in the walls is near impossible to get rid of. These aren't just annoyances, they can lead to thousands in remediation costs and drive tenants away. Taste. No, don't lick the walls, feel the vibe. Taste, in this context, means the flavour of the suburb. In the area filled with quality cafes, markets, wine bars, boutiques, these lifestyle markets attract high-quality tenants and push rents up. Suburbs like Brunswick in Victoria, Newtown in New South Wales, and Paddington in Queensland have exploded because of their walkability and food culture. If you get a good vibe from the street, chances are your tenants will too. One of our clients, Grace, was about to buy a high-yield property that looked perfect on paper, but when we visited, the place backed onto a loud industrial site with trucks reversing all day. Inside, damp under the sink, soft floorboards. The agent had lit candles and turned on music, but our senses told us something wasn't right. We walked away and helped her buy a better property 2 streets over, quieter, cleaner, and now fully tenanted with higher rent. Reports are great, but your senses never lie. The risks of ignoring your senses. Here's what happens when you ignore your senses. You buy a beautiful looking property with termite damage. You chase yield, but your tenant leaves because they can't sleep through the traffic. You skip the inspection and discover rising damp after settlement. Data tells you where to buy, your senses tell you what you're buying. Here's how to inspect a property like a pro. Use all 5 senses. Don't just look, experience the home. Visit at different times of the day, especially evenings and weekends. Get a building and pest report, even if everything looks fine. Walk the neighbourhood, grab a coffee, feel the energy. Compare what you feel with what the data says. It's the combo of both that leads to smart investments. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe. We've got more property deep dives coming all the time. Remember, spreadsheets tell you a lot, but your senses might just save you a fortune. See you in the next one.